This is still TV3Newday. Welcome to this segment. Now, we've been talking housing all morning right here on TV3Newday. Housing is a major challenge in this country. Now, the provisional result of the census is also out, and we know what the picture is looking like. 20% of where people put their heads in this country is made out of wood and, what should I call it, containers. 20%. And that goes to say that we still have a very huge housing deficit in this country of ours. So every day there's a growing demand for housing in our dear nation, Ghana. But it's been saddled with a lot of challenges that has made the delivery of housing a very complex and very expensive venture for the ordinary Ghanaian. Now, we all know what we go through to get a place to put our heads, not to talk of the old age problem of rent advance, which ranges from 2 to 5 years in this country, very exorbitant building materials, and even land acquisition on its own. That's a discussion for a whole new day. But, well, Graphic Communications and Greda say that there is an end in sight to all these challenges. They've got good news this morning. So they brought 2 of their reps to convince us this morning that there's actually some light at the end of the tunnel, especially for the young Ghanaian who is struggling to make ends meet. So this morning, Franklin Sowa, he is from the Graphic Communications Group Limited, and he didn't come alone. He came with Sami Amega Ibo. I love that surname. And he is from the Ghana Real Estate Developers Association. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Now, before we start, I want to know, how many houses do you bring for my friends, my colleagues and I? Because we are 3. And we would prefer somewhere Trasaco Airport, somewhere like that. Bella wants airports. I don't mind Ringway Estates.
That's right.
Yeah, Johnny can make do with Trasaco. Is that okay? Did you bring us anything like that?
Well, by the time we finish the discussion,
We'll have something like that.
Yes.
I'm excited about this conversation. You know, housing has become very crucial.
Absolutely.
At this very moment, especially when now that the provisional results of our census is out. So you're very welcome. I want to get into this conversation. So tell us, all of us watching this morning, when you say the Real Estate Housing Fair, the experience, exactly what do you mean? You want to go first?
Yes.
Okay, please go.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
I believe strongly that at Graphic Communications Group, we are just a media house.
Okay.
But we also believe that we are part of the development agenda of the nation,
right,
and we have what it takes to leverage partnerships to bridge some of the gaps that we are seeing as a media house, and hence this partnership with Greda.
Right.
The whole point is that typically we do supplements, we publish content around sectors, and then we leave it at that. But this year we realized that the volume of content we had when we did the real estate supplement, and then what insights we picked up. We quickly engaged Greda on it, and we said, look, we can create a platform that will look beyond just developers, but now financial support required, because of course it's also a big challenge. A lot of people are unable to raise funds to get a decent place and all that. So for the first time, I believe, we have about 6 financial institutions coming in with different propositions to fit the wallets of our people. And we see this as an extremely exciting opportunity. Greda and their members are coming in with some very exciting packages that some of the financial propositions that will be available could easily create a certain understanding to our patrons who will be coming there. And I believe strongly that anybody who joins this experience from today to Saturday, you will have a certain direction as to the possibility of you owning a house in the next whatever number of years you want to look at, based on which of the propositions you decide to sign on and how best it fits your wallet. Yes.
Right. That's some good news. Now, Sami, so there are stakeholders, many giants in the housing industry. What does this partnership with Graphic Communications mean to you as an institution, Greda?
Well, good morning to your viewers. As my brother has just said, you realize that graphic is a giant in media and communication.
Yeah. Yes.
And Greda are the masters of house.
Yeah.
So we've decided to come together to disseminate information. I think there's a lot of misinformation out there. People don't know even how to approach housing. Sometimes the problems are overwhelming.
Right.
Medical doctors who are supposed to be in the theater taking care of our sick people have become supervisors and masons and carpenters.
And sometimes agents.
Yes, agents as well. So all this is because there's lack of information out there. So we've decided to come together to use our might together to educate the public.
Right.
And educate them on policy, educate them on things that we think must be done. I mean, there's a whole lot that is amiss in the industry.
Right.
So we'll foster this unity to bring that education to bear, to inform the general public. I mean, whether you want to buy or you want to build a house, you need some kind of information to start with. And if you get it wrong from the beginning, you are going to suffer throughout the process.
Great.
So we want to use this opportunity to educate people. So as he said, I mean, we have over 30 companies coming over there, and it's going to be a free consultancy hub.
Oh, free?
Yeah, free consultancy hub for those who are looking for financing for all sorts of products. I mean, people don't even know that there's a national housing mortgage, for example.
There's such a thing?
Yes, for the public.
National house mortgage.
Unfortunately, now you don't qualify because it's for the public sector. It's for the public sector. You see,
I am resigning today.
And I'm saying this for people, the public, to come around because the normal mortgage rate is around 24 or more.
Yeah.
But this mortgage facility is around 12 to 15.
It's been slashed in
Yes,
two.
yeah, it's because government has intervened in a way, has given some money to banks, and the banks have half the money. So government money is like free, no interest, and then the bank also add the same amount to it from the commercial source. And so it dilutes the interest rate. And so it's exciting that especially the public servants should take opportunity to come around with 6 banks sitting at one place.
For free consultation.
If you leave this fair without a solution, then I'm sure...
Wala.
Have you identified the problem?
At all.
Now, Mrs. Sowat, tell me, I mean, when it comes to print media, like Sammy said, you are a giant. I mean, graphic communications. You have hundreds and millions of subscribers in this country. How are you connecting all of them to this fair, and how are you informing them even that there's such a facility that they have to be a part of?
We have shared information across various channels, digital platforms. Our partners like TV3 are also helping us to push this, because this is too much of a good news that there will be anybody who will be left out. So we are leveraging every opportunity to get this information out. It's all in the papers, it's all on Graphic Online and everywhere else. And the invitation is to everybody. Everybody.
So everybody at all can attend this fair.
To 6 p.m. Today, Thursday, 23rd. Tomorrow, 24th.
So I was just coming
Saturday,
to that.
25th.
Okay, so it's starting today?
Yes, this morning.
So Saturday.
Oh, okay. So all the way to Saturday. So if you're busy today and tomorrow, you definitely have Saturday to make up for all that you have lost. What time are you closing on Saturday?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. And where's the venue? Where's all of this happening?
All it's happening at National Theatre.
National Theatre.
Which is also very easy, very accessible.
Yeah.
So,
it's in the heart of the town,
like Sammy said, it's a free consultancy platform. You may have a need of even how to position your house, for instance. You need a certain guidance, where to build what. And so many things.
There'll be seminars as the fair is ongoing to educate. Some of the information that we are talking about, we'll be sharing right there. And then whilst you are busy sitting and consulting for free, you'll be hearing other information about seminars and workshops that is ongoing.
So I was thinking through this whole conversation earlier, especially now that the provisional results of the census is out. We are saying all this, and you see, we are in suits and ties, so we are looking all good. And there's somebody watching us out there who says, I'm not in the public sector. I sleep in a container. I want to be able to upgrade into at least maybe a chamber and hall or maybe a 2-bedroom apartment or something. What's the hope for me if I attend this fair? Is there any future at all for people like that?
Yes. You see, that's the reason why I'm saying that with 6 banks at the same spot, you will have a solution.
Yeah.
Most of the banks have several products.
Okay.
These days, they are not only financing mortgages for estate developers' houses.
Right.
They can finance you to even buy land.
Okay.
So if you
with
have
all
this,
the litigation and everything that's involved,
yes,
they can take care of the headache for you.
And you know they know how to do it
Right.
because they know how to investigate land ownership before they actually sign on.
Yeah.
So they can help you to acquire land, then they can help you to start.
Okay.
They have products for those who want to build on their own.
Right.
Vis-a-vis those who want to also buy. And then apart from that, if you want to build your own house, the fair also makes available some input suppliers also right there on the fair. Furniture, plumbing stuff.
That's exactly the question I wanted to ask. I mean, for consultation and mortgaging purposes, you've mentioned that the banks will be there. But who are the other people, who are the other stakeholders or industry players that we're going to be seeing? So we are going to be seeing, let me just say, not to promote anybody, but somebody like Hilfori who sells iron rods and stuff. Am I going to be seeing things like that when I come?
Yes, you'll be seeing some inputs. I mean, anything that you use for housing.
Cement, building materials.
Yes, you'll see
foremen will be on the floor talking to people.
Windows.
Educating windows.
Furniture, tiles.
Right.
And I mean, a lot more.
I mean, 30. You're coming to see not less than 30 companies on
Wow,
stand.
not less than 30 companies.
on stand.
I see. And it's happening today, Thursday, tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday as well at the National Theatre. So what time has it started? Has it started already this morning?
No,
from 10.
Okay. So do you need any type of registration or anything to attend?
No. You can just walk in there and just participate.
Of course, the basic COVID protocols will be
observed.
Right.
Yes.
So for the seminars that will be ongoing, for people who cannot attend physically, is there anywhere online that you can tap into everything
will be on Graphic Online?
Okay, Graphic Online. You can tap into everything that's happening at the fair. Okay, fair enough. Well, so it's the Housing Fair X-Perience, and hopefully when you walk in and out, when you walk in, by the time you're walking out,
you have a solution.
Yeah, like you
have a solution. In fact, I'll be walking in and out of the place, and if you don't have a solution, I'll be the last solution.
Oh, you will be the last solution. Okay, so for somebody who earns, let's say, 700 Ghana cedis, 400 Ghana goes into fuel and food, maybe 100 cedis to medication. Another 100 for Momo to family and friends, and he's left with 100 Ghana cedis for himself. Does that person have a future when he comes or when he attends this fair?
Let me
as
tell
low
you
as 700 Ghana cedis. Is it a reality for
Real
that person?
estate developers have found out several of these problems.
Okay.
So we are coming out with products that will make room for almost all of us.
Okay.
If you have heard Shell and Core before, Shell and Core is a product where a building is done to a point.
Okay.
We don't actually finish everything.
I've seen so many of those.
Yes, and so we give you, the buyer, the opportunity to gradually add on and beautify it the way you want. So it means that the initial cost will be very low for everybody to afford. And then we are also developing a lot of expandables. So instead of doing the 4-bedroom, 5-bedroom, we'll start small. 1-bedroom expandable, 2-bedroom expandable, so that will make it easier for affordability at the beginning. Then you add on as and when you can. Your circumstances change.
Fantastic. All right, we are looking forward
free
to
consultation.
Free consultation. It says free consultation. So we are looking forward to that and more at this fair. But Franklin, anything you want to add before we say goodbye?
We just want to say we are inviting the entire nation to the National Theatre today, tomorrow, Saturday. There's a platform for you to be informed and to take informed decisions.
Okay. All right. Sammy, anything else?
Well, I don't want anybody to say, I have been to all fairs and I never got solution.
Okay.
Because
come to this one.
This is the one that
this
will give you
is the one.
The one that will give you the solution.
If you haven't found the one, this one is the one that you find your solutions to 2021.
Yes.
Okay. All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming this morning. Franklin Soa, he is with Graphic Communications Groups Limited, and then Sami Amega Yibo, he is with the Ghana Real Estate Developers Association. Thank you very much. I'll do well called to attend. I need 6 bedrooms for myself and my family. Yes, and a few here and there. So I'll come for free consultation.
Sure,
exactly.
Sure.